many generations, Luton has been the centre of the hat industry in the UK, dating back to the 17th century. Lutonians have been making hats for all sorts of people, the rich and the poor, and even royalty. Luton experienced an economic boom in the 19th century when the straw plaiting and wool felt trade reached a peak. The hat making industry has been shrinking lately, and there are fewer handmade hat makers that are still in Luton. Walter Wright is one of those companies that still survived and are still making hats to this day. Philip Wright is the director of Walter Wright and designed some of their hats. No, so there's no fashion show that you do for your hats or nothing like that, no?
Oh, that I do. I take my hats out to shows, contemporary craft and design shows. These shows are good to attract the public, not trade. Your question is more from a trade aspect. Is there a trade show that will appeal to trade customers? It's quite categorically nowhere in the world.
The Wright family has been making hats for over 300 years now, and Philip is the fourth generation to work at the original site of the factory. Only 6 block makers remain in the world, with one of them being based in Luton. They are called Boon and Lane.
Designing is a situation where you want something, you're either too impatient, you don't get out enough, you didn't know it existed, or for whatever reason, you want something and you think, well, I'll just make it. I mean, as a kid, I just didn't make it for I just made it because it was a pragmatic need. So I was making action men clothes, facilities, machinery or gadgets that allow you to do, so you do.
So there's a phrase that goes around. Do you know the meaning to the phrase "as mad as a hatter"?
Mad as a hatter? No, I don't know what that means. Mad as a hatter comes from when they used to make hats, the way they used to make hats, and it was some kind of glue or substance they used for bending the hats, which had, I think, mercury in it, and that gave them, over time, it sent them mentally ill, and so you if you were a hatter, you might get mad. So that was where it unfortunately came from.
I think it's someone who's a little bit crazy, a little bit fun, a little bit out there, a little bit unique. I think that's what that means.
I think it means someone that might be crazy or someone that might be kind of eccentric or different to other people. That's what I think.
Somebody who is totally bonkers and does crazy things without sort of thinking about them.
Mad as a hatter to me would be someone who maybe is a bit crazy, a bit out there, very open and quite vibrant in himself as well.
I think it means someone that wears a hat and is mad.
Mad as a hatter to me, if anyone called me as mad as a hatter, I think they're implying that I'm crazy. I don't really know about the whole Luton thing, but mad as a hatter, a bit nutty geezer.